Hello, Pete's Packs here, and we're here with our June 2nd live stream. So there have been some bans that really just kind of wrecked our plan that we were doing this past couple weeks. So we're going to have to figure out something new to do. I don't think red-white is where we want to be, because it just doesn't necessarily fit in with the plan that we had. We have lost Justice, or not Justice, we lost Invoke. We lost Invoke, Despair, we lost Reckoner Bankbuster, and we lost Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Now, I have an idea for red-white to replace what we lost. I'm not sure that red-white is really where I want to be this week. But we're going to swap out some stuff anyway. We're dropping all will be one and burn down the house. And then we can't play our four Reckoners. I already replaced one in the board with a Starfall. We can't play our Reckoners anymore, which sucks, and we can't play our Fables anymore, which really sucks. That was a big part of our plan, is being able to ramp into things, and we can't do that anymore. So, yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing that happened. But I think we're going to try putting a Heliod in to red-white, because we're having some issues with wanting to play at instant speed, and we couldn't really do that. I'm going to add in another 2 Starfalls, or at least another 1 Starfall. I'm going to try out Elish Norn, which I'm going to need to put in a clear sleeve. We're going to try out a Guardian of Ghirapur, because that already plays into the plan that we had. Yes, we are getting ready for F&M. So we are modifying red-white, and if I have time, we're going to update our Grixis Reanimator. I noticed that we were missing removal for some problematic permanent types in the main deck. I'm adding 2 March of Otherworldly Light. I think that'll really help us out, especially in the early game. Ossification was a really big problem for us, and so was a couple of other artifacts. So we're going to try an Elspeth Resplendent, 2 more Wandering Emperors, bringing us up to 3. Pretty sure that brings us up to 3. I think we only had 1 before. 1. Yeah, that brings us up to 3. So I think that'll help things out. I'm trying to avoid going down the Steel Seraph plan with this, because it just isn't really something that seems appealing to me. I know it's good, I just don't really care to have that play pattern right now. We may try, like, if this doesn't work out, we may try that, but I'm going to hold out for now. So we've got red-white updated. Took out 4 Fables, 3 Bankbusters, an All Will Be One, and a Burn Down the House for 2 Wandering Emperor, the Wandering Emperor, 1 Elspeth Resplendent, 2 March of Otherworldly Light, Guardian of Girper, Elish Norn, Sunfall, and Heliod, the Radiant Dawn. So we may be too heavy on our 4s now. Because we swapped 2 5s for 2 5s, and then we swapped 4 3s for 2 4, or for 4 4s. So it does slow us down a bit. This will give us some options. I want to at least give this a try. I don't know if this is actually what I'll play this week, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, can't play it. It doesn't have 2 lands. That would have been perfect if it had a second land. So we could have gone farmhand, or land 1, or turn 1 pass, turn 2 farmhand. We can do this even though it is a painful mana base. Probably ship the Resplendent. Oh. Their land, pass, that, battlefield, farmhand, get a plains into hand. That way we're not eating ourselves alive for our mana base. Turn 3 we go plains, probably Lauren. That would be our draw. Untap, keep it draw. Play the companion, draw. That's kind of rough. Hopefully Lauren survives so we can draw off her. Tap. Draw. This is going into turn 5. Okay, that's not so bad. Play that. We can hold up Wandering Emperor, or we can remove creature and draw a card, or we can do some stuff. That's not too bad. Probably play that, draw, and then ossification, their thing. It's not bad. So we have this built, so that's good. That at least gives us some options. Also, earlier today when I was opening some prize packs, just regular draft booster prize packs, I got a very strange foil Fable of the Mirror Breaker, even though it's banned. Let's switch to the document cam. Got a foil Fable of the Mirror Breaker, but it has the 2022 promo stamp on it, but it doesn't have the stamp. So this would have been a pre-release card. They accidentally mixed in a pre-release card with a normal draft booster, so that was strange. That short is actually going up today. It was supposed to be the short for this morning, but I kind of messed up my scheduling on stuff, so it is uploading now. I thought I had all of my shorts for this week scheduled, but turns out I didn't. So now for Reanimator deck, we might bring in Into the Fire. to replace a couple of our cards. Can't play Bank Buster. It's all stuff from the other deck. We might want more Sheoldred's Edict. We might want Atsushi. We might want Maestro's Charm. Probably want the 4th Blood Tithe Harvester. Then we're going to consider our Tainted Indulgence Graveyard Shift package. And our Olivia Toxrill package. And maybe cut down. Because we did lose all of our... Might want to consider Nightclubber for the board. We did lose a lot of cards. We lost 10 cards, I think, from the other deck. Let's see, there's Corpse Appraiser. If we're not already on 4 Corpse Appraiser for of the 4 Blood Tithe Harvester, we will definitely switch to that. So, let's see. First off, okay, so we've got a red-white that's going in the bag. So we at least have something built. And I can only stream for about another half hour, because I need to take a shower before we go to Eponym. Missed my morning shower. I prefer. But, let's see. But we lost Invoke Justice, which was a 4 of, and was just a fantastic closer for us. So we're going to have to figure out something to replace that. We lost our Fables, which were a 4 of. We lost our Invokes, which really hurts. Invoke was just a fantastic closer for us. Fable. Lost Bank Buster. Okay, so it was 9 cards. We lost 9 cards. Okay, that was all taken out of red-white. I can go there. Lost our Fables. I had 14 copies of Fable, by the way. Not real happy about losing that, but it is a thing. Good cards get banned. That is unfortunate. But it's still good in other formats, so not too bad. Alright, so before we get too deep into this, our priority mods are going to be Into the Fire to replace our Fables, to replace 2 Fables. Bitter Reunion is likely going in place of a Fable or 2. I don't know how I feel about Atsushi and the Elder Dragon War. Itali is an interesting alternate reanimation target. Don't know if Lear is going to make it. Sorin is also an interesting option to bring in. Like, we may move the Lilianas from the sideboard into the main, and then add 2 Sorin. go more of a black control kind of pathway. Although I'm not super confident in that yet. But Holly is an option, Elder Dragon War is an option. Into the Fire we know we're putting in. Maybe 2 Maestro's Charms in place of 2 of the Fables. Yeah, I like that, actually. Tainted Indulgence is interesting. So the Reckoner is from the board. We'll have to replace that. Fable. 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 We can just directly swap that with 2 Maestros. 2 Into the Fire. Oh, that goes on the bottom of your library, not into your hand? Crap. Or not into your graveyard. Crap, we can't do that. That doesn't work. That doesn't work for what we're trying to do. Okay, so that's not going to work. 2 Tainted Indulgence, then. So that replaces our Fables. Alright, let's see how many Corpse Appraisers we have, how many Blood Tithe Harvesters we have, because we may go up on those. This is from the board. So start off, look at our board. We have 1, 2, 5. That has to come out. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, our board. I don't think we're bringing Brotherhood's End into the main deck. Reckoner has to be replaced. Cutdown's fine. Question is, what do we replace Reckoner with? I think we can replace Reckoner with Sorin. Switch back to our overhead cam. Reckoner has to come out because it's now banned. Sorin kind of does the same thing, it's just a lot later. Like, maybe we move these to the main deck and then put 4 Bitter Reunions in the board. I mean, that could be a thing. Don't really know how I feel about that. Like, Bitter Reunion kind of does what Fable did, at least for getting stuff into our graveyard. I think these stay in the board. So that's now our board. We can replace 1 Invoke with a Sorin. Question is, do we go harder into one aspect or another? So we're losing Invoke. Not going to have as many options for killing creatures. Don't think those do what we need them to. Like, we need to find some source of card advantage. You know, Black Sun's Twilight isn't terrible. Hmm. There's also Omnixilus. That is an option. I hadn't quite considered yet. We have 3 cards remaining. Still don't think this is a Black Sun's Twilight deck. Kind of like the idea of Omnixilus, though. Because it does kind of go off with Sheoldred. Yeah, let's try Obnixilus. Alright, how many Corpse Appraisers do we have? We have 1. We can just look up the deck list, can't we? Deck list. We want our deck list. Scroll T Reanimator. What? Why is that empty? Okay, here we go. Bankbuster is now banned. Fable is now banned. Oh, Bankbuster was in our main deck. Gix's Command was in our sideboard. Okay. They need to fix that. Gix's Command is supposed to be in our sideboard. We replaced Bankbuster with Sorin, so Sorin needs to actually be in our main deck, and Gix's Command needs to be in our board. So we're adding in 2 Sorin. I think we already had 1. Did we? See, That's 26. We had 3 harvesters, 3 corpse appraisers. We can go up to 4 and 4 there. Yeah, that makes sense. Go up to 4 and 4. Replacing two of the things. Yeah, so a bank buster. We replaced our Fable with a Corpse Appraiser, Blood Tithe Harvester, 2 Maestro's Charms. We replaced our Invokes with 2 Sorens, Omnixilus, and Tainted Indulgence, and then we replaced our Reckoner with a Tainted Indulgence. I guess that's fine? Or do we want... one sec. Gotta love recruiters. Okay, so real question is Tainted Indulgence or Bitter Reunion, and where we want to be with that. I think Tainted Indulgence fits us better here. So this is probably just what we're going to play. I like Bitter Reunion. I don't know how it fits in with our strategy at the moment. So, because things have gotten so much more... Well, actually, we don't even know what's going on now, because there's been a huge ban. And three of the main value engines in Standard are now gone. So we're probably going to see a lot more from enchantments, and we're probably going to see a lot more similar things. So I'm guessing Blue-White Soldiers is really going to be strong this week. Green-White aggro might make a resurgence. Although with the changes, Blue-White control might actually pick up some. We flipped 8, not 7. So that should have been our next card. Even without knowing what our next card is, this is fine in most matches, so Proving Ground, yours. Oh, that's interesting. Shores. Next list, make a token. Turn 4. I mean, realistically, I would probably just go big score pitching Blood Tithe Harvester. Ooh, there's a lot of lands. Turn 5. And play out Cruelty. Roll up. Not really the best. If we're against aggro, we're dead. We get to get something from the graveyard, or we can just go straight to searching for something. If we're searching, we just go straight out and get probably a Traxa, because we're 2 turns off from hardcasting it. I guess we could get Chandra and cast her next turn. And Chandra wouldn't be the worst here. So we play Cruelty. If we're not dead, start off. Harvester is the only thing we can actually bring back. A Reef. Do we play Reef here? Guess we kind of have to. We have a blood token. Play Chandra, tick her up. Use the blood token. It's awful. So many lands. We're off for the turn. Yeah. We're losing that one in just about any context. We saw a grand total of 5 spells, I think. Okay. I think we lost a lot from losing Invoke Despair. We lost a lot from Fable going too, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is perfectly keepable as a hand. Start off, Shipwreck Marsh, draw, Blackleaf Cliffs. Then we pass during their end step if they didn't, we make disappear if they cast something. We tainted Indulgence if they don't. Assume they don't. Draw 2. Discard the Atraxa. Now we have a land for turn. Land for turn. Oh, we also, draw for the turn. Wow, that's amazing. Then we can Maestros to look at 5. Another Atraxa. Wow. Good thing we'd do that too, because we are hard locked on lands. Corpse Appraiser. Doing those. Maestro's Engrave. Okay. Draw for the turn. What the fuck? Corpse Appraiser. Eat the Blood Tithe Harvester. 1, 2, 3. We have to take the land. We lose the Chandra. Land for the turn. Untap. Keep draw. Get a slow land. Play it. Sorin. Probably. I think we have to Sorin here. Roll up. Take the land. Yeah. So we want to be hitting our land drops. Okay, draw for the turn. Play the land. It sucks that we lost the Chandra, because she would be amazing here. Casualty X. Guess we kill one of their things. Let's roll up Sorin first. Land, great. Already played a land for the turn. We can have Nixilis casualtying our Corpse Appraiser. Get a copy of Nixilis. Then so that cost us 1, 1, 1, like that. Then we can Corpse Appraiser again, eating our Corpse Appraiser. 3. Keep the Shelly. We're tapped out. And we probably roll down one of the Nixilis and then roll the other up. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Then we go to the next turn, we have Cruelty. Yeah. With that, we just play out our land, play Cruelty, get a Traxa, and there's no way we lose from there. This seems okay. We will see. Okay. I think this is good enough. Okay. Huh. All right, well, thank you everyone for joining me. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It is the best way to help out the channel in a non-monetary fashion. If you'd like to help the channel in a monetary fashion, we also have a Patreon. It is linked in our About page and gives you access to some pretty cool stuff like our Discord and some of the higher end parts. Also, yes, it is almost time for FNM. Some of the higher tiers also give one-on-one sessions with me, Pete, from Pete's Packs. I know that sounds a little strange, but I do have, some accolades to my name. But I have won regionals a few times. I've come very close to states several times in multiple formats. I'm not saying that I'm super high end. It has been, over a decade since I've been on the Pro Tour, but it is a thing. But that is an option. But we are getting ready for FNM now. Or we are now set up for FNM. I think I'm probably playing Reanimator. I'm not sure at the moment. But we will figure it out. But as always, until next time, stay awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.